What's up, this is Nak3d Eli, the mostly unclothed gamer, here with my follow-up video on loadouts post-specializations. This video is going to be basically what loadouts I recommend to use after you've unlocked all of the specializations. This gives you access to 8 new tactical packages and support upgrades for you to use in your loadouts. So here we go, let's just dig right into it. Starting with my old loadouts, I still use the Jetpack and Tryhard and BTB loadouts. I don't think I've really changed them that much, except that I love using Jetpack now. I leave it as my default for all of the loadouts, unless I'm on a non-vertical map, in which case I'll just go and switch it before game to something like PV or Thruster Pack. I basically just love flying around. I wish I could fly in real life, and if I don't have it, I'll just run off the map and think I have it, and usually just commit suicide. So it's a good option for me. For aggressive players, I'd recommend it. For other players, maybe not. Now, what I have changed with the specialization are these two right here. I have actually started using a lot of the requisition Ordnance Priority, simply because I think with loadouts in Halo 4, it can be boring using the same primary weapons and secondary weapons and all that over and over. So what this allows you to do is get new weapons all the time. It gives you some binary rifles and incineration cannons in BTB. It gives you a lot of snipers and beam rifles in matchmaking. And since those power weapons don't normally drop on the maps, this is your best option for having access to power weapons in Halo 4. If you want to see more detail on the mathematics of that, I'll link you to my Breaking Halo 4 on Personal Ordnance at the end of this video. Only use this for Infinity game types, obviously, where you have access to Personal Ordnance. The other option that I think is very clear for anyone who plays BTB or vehicle-oriented game types like Dominion, the Wheelman and Gunner tactical package and support upgrade are an extremely amazing combination. Wheelman allows you to have very strong vehicles. It's like Banshees can take 2 rockets instead of 1 to kill them, and when you get Plasma Pistol, the EMP only lasts half as long. So this is a must for drivers of vehicles. And Gunner is for both turret users and turrets on vehicles like the Mantis and the Warthog. It allows you to fire them longer and move quicker with detached turrets. So that's kind of a gimme for BTB players with vehicles. Without vehicles, I still use mobility and ammo, basically because you're shooting a lot, you need to move around a lot, and the maps are huge. And Jetpack I'll use unless it's like a map like Exile where it's non-vertical. Like I said, I'll switch to PV or Thruster Pack, something like that. I hate using Camo because I just can't stand being super passive all the time, and I know it pisses people off. So a lot of people do use that though, and they have the Camo glitch where if you activate it where you're standing still, sometimes you have that one blinking dot on the radar. Hopefully it gets patched soon. I don't think it has been just yet. And then the Tryhard loadout is the same, except now I have Jetpack because I don't like throwing myself off maps. And I also found that sometimes with Promethean vision, it can actually backfire because when you use it, there's a ping that goes out from your position, and you also tell players where you are. So it's kind of a double-edged sword sometimes. Still very useful though compared to all the other abilities in the game. In terms of the other options, Fast Track is obviously great if you haven't hit max rank yet, although I'd say take your time. The ranks happen really fast in this game. I already went over these two guys, and then for support upgrades, these last 5 are all from specialization. Stability is useful for long range maps. If you find that you have plenty of ammo and aren't having trouble, I'd recommend stability because it decreases the amount of pitch that your gun has when it takes fire by 50%. And let's see, stealth is really useful for hiding. So if you want to, let's say, use this loadout, I've actually never hidden in Halo 4 yet, even though I have all those hiding videos from my buddies and we've practiced in Forge. I haven't gotten a good hide-in like I used to do in Reach. So stealth would obviously be the choice because it hides you from Promethean vision when you're behind walls. Nemesis is the most useless mod in the game. Do not use it. The marker only lasts for 5 seconds, so it really doesn't do you that much good. And Drop Recon is very specific. It's for global ordnance, and you only want to use it mid-game, like every 2 to 3 minutes after the last drop. That way you might be able to detect 12 seconds early where that drop's coming in. So that's basically my recommendations. Once you have all the specializations unlocked, this is what I've been using these days. Let me know what you guys agree with and disagree with in the comments, and let me know if you have any loadouts that you highly recommend for winning games. If you'd like to see my first loadout video, click on the video on the left. And if you'd like to see the Breaking Halo 4 episode on personal ordnance drops mathematics, click on the video on the right. Subscribe for more. This is Nak3d Eli, and thanks so much for watching.